Mom says the house is safest when the porch light is on. Tonight, it's on. I'm still not sure. She left me a note on the fridge. Warm milk in the pan. Emergency numbers by the phone. Back before midnight. She drew a little heart. It looks like it's listening. The clock in the hallway doesn't tick right when I breathe too softly. It waits, like it's trying to catch me doing something wrong. I'm not scared of our house in the daytime. It smells like soap and toast and my mother's sweater. But night makes the rooms longer. Even the pictures on the wall look like they remember things I don't. I keep the kitchen light small, just the one over the sink. It makes the water look nervous. There's a sound in the ceiling. Not steps, not the heater. A slow pull, like the house is sipping the dark through a straw. I whisper, don't, because sometimes you can teach rooms manners. The sound stops. Then it moves to the hallway, behind the thin mirror that makes me taller. I don't look at the mirror. I look at the rug. Rugs don't know how to be scary. They only know how to be soft. The door in the living room breathes when the wind goes past it. Under the door, a thin line of porch-light color melts into the carpet. The carpet drinks a lot at night. Maybe that's why it squeaks in the morning. There's that sound again. In the vents now. Something brushing the metal from the inside. A soft scuff, like a small hand with too many fingers. I whisper, Mom will be home soon. The vent says nothing, which is a kind answer. I pour warm milk. The steam curls and tries to be letters. I don't read them. Reading makes things real. If I don't read them, they can still be curls. A drip from the sink falls too slowly. I count until it lands. 1, 2, 3. It takes 4. Things should fall faster than thoughts. Not tonight. The hallway turns its head toward me. It doesn't have a head, but it turns. I feel it. It wants me to walk down and check the bedroom doors. The doors want to know if I remember their names. I carry the warm cup like a bell that doesn't ring. First door, my room. I don't open it. If I open it, the mirror will ask for my face. Second door, the closet where winter sleeps. Breath slides out from the bottom, cool like the inside of a shell. Third door, the bathroom. The thin mirror waits. I pretend I'm a shadow. Shadows don't have to look. The fridge motor hums, and the house hums back to notes lower, like a big friend behind a small one. The porch light flickers, just once. Then it is brave again. Something taps the front window. A small, careful tap, like a knuckle that's not sure if it's allowed. I close my eyes and count to 30. I learned numbers are doors too. If you walk them in order, you can go somewhere else. When I open my eyes, there's only my reflection. And outside of it, a darker shape standing where the lawn ends. It's not tall. It's not short. It's exactly my size. I whisper, not tonight, from the vent above the couch. The brushing sound returns closer, careful, curious. Whatever it is, it knows my map now. I whisper, you can't come out if I don't look. That is a rule I made up right now, and it's a good one. Rules are just stories you tell the dark until it believes you. A soft thump in the kitchen. A tiny thing falling off a bigger thing. I hold my cup tighter. Warm milk is courage you can drink. I step into the kitchen. The fridge is slightly open, like a mouse arguing with its own teeth. A magnet is on the floor, the one shaped like a moon that smiles. It's smiling upside down. I put it back the right way. The moon looks tired, which is fair. The cabinet under the sink yawns a little. I push it. and it yawns less. The clock coughs and lands on 11. 11 has two legs that stand together and listen. I think 11 is a good number to make promises in. I promise the house I'll keep my eyes where they belong. I promise the night I won't run if it doesn't chase. A whisper slides down the stairs. Not words, just the idea of words. It feels like a ribbon you can almost catch. I say, very softly, I know you're here. The ribbon ties itself into a bow and waits. Waiting is kinder than hiding. I can work with waiting. There's a little shake in the heating vent. Another thump by the pantry door. A tiny bell sound, like the kind on a toy at the very bottom of a basket. It rings by accident and tries to pretend it didn't. I put my ear to the pantry. I can hear the house breathing behind it, but something else too. Smaller, rounder, like a heartbeat the size of a fist. Tap, tap, tap. I whisper, I'm opening this now. The door doesn't answer. That's almost yes. I count to 5, because 5 is a hand and hands are brave. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth one takes a very long time. The hallway light switches off without the click. The kitchen stays on, but a little softer, like it's embarrassed. The vent hum moves again over the stove, down the wall, across the floorboards, tiny claws testing where the wood ends. I kneel. The floor is holding its breath again. I put my warm cup down and press my palm to the line where the vent meets the tile. It's colder than the air. Something bumps my hand from the other side. Small, curious. It smells like dust that learned candy once. It sniffs my fingers and sneezes the size of a dandelion. I whisper, smiling where no one can see, hello, monster. The house exhales so gently the lamp doesn't notice. I open the vent cover. The screw was never brave. It gives up fast. Two little eyes glow in the warm light like polished buttons. A tiny face, whiskers twitching. A soft, serious mew. I put both hands under the opening. A little body wriggles out and lands like a whisper in my palms. She is the exact weight of a secret. Her fur smells like laundry and bad decisions. There's a bell on her collar, the small sound from the dark. The tag says moon in scratched letters. Mom's key turns in the door. It sounds exactly like a promise finishing its sentence. She steps in and the house pretends it was never weird. It's good at pretending. So am I. What did you do? She whispers.